Yo, what is up, guys? Mr. Fears TV here again with another gameplay commentary. This time I play Kill Confirmed on the map Stronghold, and I end up dropping. This is like a bit of a slower game than usual, but I end up dropping around like 70, not 70 kills. I end up dropping around like 30 something kills. But what I want to talk to you guys about in this commentary is basically kind of where I started from and like how I kind of got into Call of Duty and started playing Call of Duty gameplays. I started out when I was around in 6th grade, I think, or maybe around 5th grade. I got introduced to it by like basically one of my friends at school. He had a 360, an Xbox 360, and I didn't have one at the time. And he had Call of Duty 4, and we would basically how I got started with is we played free for all on the smallest map. I can't really remember what it was, but it was a really small map in Call of Duty 4. And we basically just have a private match, and we have radar on, and then we would just play basically on that, and I really got into it, and I started doing really good, and I don't know if I guess you could say natural talent, but that's kind of pretty stupid to say, but I kind of liked it a lot, so I got an Xbox 360, and then MW2 came out, Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I started playing that a lot, and basically the reason I came to know that I liked Call of Duty is I started missing a lot more school, and just playing a lot more Call of Duty. Instead of going to school, I would just basically call off or say I was sick, my stomach hurt, and basically when I was younger, it's not that hard to get off school just because of the fact that your parents understand too when you're younger. School really, not that it's not important, but you're not missing that much information in 6th grade as compared to like 12th grade when you're almost graduating. So I would miss school. I think I missed the maximum amount of days of school you can miss, which is like 15 around in my area. So I missed 15 days, and I basically just loved them Modern Warfare 2. It was a great game. There really wasn't no bullshit back in the day. I mean, not that I could tell. My connection was really bad though back in the day. I would constantly try to figure out how to fix my connection. I was constantly three barring. So when I would get killed, I really didn't know that it was due to connection, and then I figured it out. And once I figured out that I was dying due to connection, I guess you could say I complained a lot more. And I still do complain a lot. But yeah, I would just play Modern Warfare 2, and it was a really cool game. Although there was a lot of quickscopers using the intervention, and I watched a lot of YouTubers. That's when basically just like kind of the main YouTubers started coming up, like XJaws and all of them, and it was a really nice game. And then I think Black Ops 1 came out, and that was a really nice game too. That's when I really started getting into competitive. Black Ops 1 is when I kind of got introduced to the competitive scene. When I first started, I was really awful at the game. This is when Game Battles was the only thing around for competitive. There was no UMG or anything like that. It was just straight up Game Battles. And I remember creating my first account on Game Battles and winning a match, and then instantly becoming like a 900,000K or like a million rank. And now they switched it to MLG rank, but back in the day it was GB rank, and it was really hard to get your GB rank down. Not really hard, but like you could get a couple wins, and then it would go down to the 100Ks. And then basically, once you got to the 100K, you go down from an 80K to a 70K. Then you really had to grind out matches to get that GB rank lower. And I remember getting introduced to his name. I think his name was Victor back in the day, and he was a straight dick. He was just the meanest person that I could probably ever possibly play. I'd always play doubles matches with him, but I feel like I really learned a lot from him just because of the fact that like he was a lot older than me. Sorry about that. And I was a lot younger, so I was kind of new, and I didn't know what I was doing, and he kind of taught me like the basics. Not that I really realized it at the time, but he was like talking to me about how like rotating around the edge of the map, don't just rush right into the middle and stuff like that. And then I kind of picked it up. I still remember back in the day, dude, what I would do is because I was so basically I wanted my GB rank to be as low as possible, so people would basically know me and notice me and crap like that. So what I would do is I'd post the most stupid matches or on the match finder. I would post like snipers only. I remember like Nuketown 24/7 was one of them. I would post Nuketown snipers only and enable like C4s and claymores. So hoping that like these idiots would like accept the match and crap like that. So I'd get easy wins, get that I would know that I could beat the people that I could beat. And the one time I remember this kid was actually really good, and I ended up beating him by 1 point, and like I was just pre-aiming the hell out of him and crap like that. But I remember those were good memories. I would just post, same with MW3, I'd post Claymore matches and basically just get people that are like really new to GB running silencers and GBs and crap like that. And that's basically how I kind of got started, and then I just kind of kept with it throughout the Call of Duties and kept on playing. But that's kind of how I really got introduced to Call of Duty, I guess, competitive wise, and that's basically it. I also play right now. Black Ops 3 is a really good game. I'm playing that right now to get in competitive, but that's basically where I stand right now. But as always, guys, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I upload content every day. So I'll be back tomorrow and the next day and keep uploading YouTube videos. So hope you guys enjoy. See ya.
Black Ops at work. It's a beautiful thing.
We kicked some serious ass, guys.